Hey, you guys. This is Sierra, WhiskeyRN. I'm just doing a little 4th of July hangout, a little just seeing what everyone's up to. I've got a lot of whiskey behind me, and I haven't actually cataloged it yet. So that's what I plan on doing tonight. I don't know if you're able to hear me well, but that's what I plan on doing tonight is cataloging. I'm not a real big fan of doing like fireworks and stuff. So I'm inside. I'm not going to be going outside and doing all that stuff. So that's basically it. That's what I've got planned. I don't really have much else. It's pub style. So I'll be posting the link in just a second. Just going to get this all set up. Just a little bit of background music. So whenever there's little pauses, it gives you something to listen to. Just a little something. I don't know. We'll see. And if the songs aren't something that you like, then we don't have to be doing them. Hey Cheech, how you doing? I'll be posting a link here in just a second. But yes, I plan on potentially doing a giveaway. I have one set up that I've been meaning to do for a while. I just haven't yet. But we'll see. It depends. We'll see how the night goes. I don't know if that's exactly something I want to do tonight or not. We'll see. And I definitely don't want my YouTube to be playing while I'm coming over to post the link. That is always an odd thing to hear. And the message is pinned if anyone wants to join in. I'll keep an eye on the bottom for if anybody pops in and says hi. But yeah. Hey. Aw, Jim, 4:30 alarm. Yeah, I used to work 4 in the morning. I totally understand it. Your nightlife is gone. Northwest Bourbon, happy Independence Day. Yes, I am in the US and it's Independence Day. I just don't really want to go outside and do all the fireworks. But yeah, I'll be on here doing a little bit of hanging out with chat, cataloging bourbon. I haven't actually cataloged my stuff yet, and I probably should. Hey, Big Vic. It wasn't something I initially thought I would have a lot of. Like, I thought it was just going to be a manageable amount, like that I could just know. Hey, Brian. That I could keep track of just in my head and just know, so I didn't think there was a reason to catalog it and keep track of what I have. I didn't think I'd get this much. Like, this has been me buying things, and I've gotten more than I initially thought I would. So yeah, I don't really have a good system for cataloging yet. I just plan on typing up in a little table just the bottle name, stuff about it, proof, whether it's open or not. Just a little table like that. I feel like it's going to be easier whenever I do giveaways to put the label on there if it's already printed up, already typed up. People saying hi to each other in the chat. Don't forget to like the video as you come in, because that does help get other people to watch it. It pops up on, I don't know, the For You page or something. I'm not sure how all of this works. But if you haven't liked already, could you please? It's just going to be a vibe tonight. I don't know. I wanted to do something, and here we are. So I'm going to catalog all the stuff I've got on my table first, because what you can't see is I've got, what is this? 4, 6 full-size bottles, or 5 full-size bottles and a couple of small ones that are just on my table that I have no room to put behind me. Recent acquisitions that I haven't done anything with. Some of them are related to I plan on doing videos with whenever I feel like it or have a chance. We'll see. Or I won't. I don't know. I'm just kind of just winging it with this. This is just to have fun. Hey, Whiskey Nose. Hey. I'm just winging it. Just having fun with it. It's a hobby. So if I don't end up making videos with it, I don't. If I do, that's cool. What I really like and what I really got the channel started for is the whole community aspect and talking to other people who are in WhiskeyTube. And I enjoy doing giveaways, as in like I enjoy sharing what I have and sending it to other people. But giveaways are kind of like the way that it's done, kind of. I don't know. And shipping is kind of expensive. And if I'm giving somebody something, I don't want to be like, hey, I will give you these things to try, but you have to pay me shipping and then getting all that situated. I just feel like giveaway is easier. You don't have to end up worrying about that in the end. And the people who are super excited could get more entries than the people who aren't as excited. I don't know. It's a good way to gauge. Hey, Eric. Dismareus. I read that and I thought of Amadeus, and then just Rock Me Amadeus started playing in my head. And I was like, my brain has no rails for the train to be on. There are no rails for the train to be off the track. It is just one of those dirt bike areas where like there's some paths, but like you could honestly go wherever. Just jump from one path to the other. There's no rhyme or reason with any of it. Just a dirt bike path that I'm the only one riding on. I don't know. It's so weird, so wild. I don't know what I'm doing. I am going to pour some whiskey and let's get this even more wild. I'm going to go with my Still Austin cup right now. I call it a cup because it's a little noser, but it looks like a cup. It's just a little cup. I've got a little sample that I had. I don't know if you could see that. When I picked up 2 of these bottles here from Someone Say Whiskey, it's a group here around Dallas that has picks, and they gave out samples to people as a little like, hey, thanks for coming by and supporting the group by buying these bottles. People buying the bottles that they do picks of makes it to where they can do more picks, because there's a bit of profit involved in that as far as what I've heard. But also the store that participates in also gets some of the profit. So, yeah, they gave out little samples. It was so sweet. This is Texas. It's a Texas Select single barrel of Blue Note bourbon, 120.5 proof. This may or may not be the first thing I've had tonight. I do like high proof, but I don't want to blow my face off. I feel like 120 is kind of my max as of right now, even though I did buy my first hazmat Old Dragon Bones from Storytime Distillery, their group. I haven't opened it yet, but I have it. And I want to open it with other people who are also opening it, or not opening, but drinking it to, taste it at the same time as others. If you're on Storytime's Patreon, I think they said how they're going to do a Zoom call about it. Like a Zoom call and people drinking the... Ooh, that's really good. Sweet, got some proof. All the details about it, but I think it'll be cool. I am interested in participating in that. I'm not super great at doing all of the tasting notes and stuff. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And I can get some basic tasting notes or some weird ones. Like sometimes I taste something and I'm like, buttered popcorn. And like I watch other people review the same thing and they don't get buttered popcorn. And I'm like, okay. I guess that's just me. And I mean, it's all subjective. So if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And I'll be happy to sample out things that I'm not a particular fan of so that other people can try it and maybe it's something that they like, because everyone likes different things. Like it's super obvious with foods. Like with bourbon, it shouldn't be that surprising that even though some stuff is super hyped up, some people may not like it. Some stuff is hyped up because it's good. Not as good as the hype, but some stuff is just good. So yeah. I've got the link pinned in chat. If anyone is also not doing anything, no fireworks and stuff, and wants to hop on, maybe in a little while. I think The Average Drinker is going live right now, and then Independent Joe is going after that. I don't know how long I'll be going. I might grab a snack. I definitely need to grab my water. I left it in the other room, which is sad. Remember to hydrate. Drink water while you're drinking and after you're drinking. Make sure that you've got those electrolytes afterwards. You can do it during and after if you're like not opposed to the flavor possibly messing up your palate, but definitely after. This is my personal suggestion and information. It's not my medical information. I have a license that I want to protect, but I also want people to be safe. And with it being 4th of July, there's going to be a lot of people that drink super heavy, and either they're not used to drinking that heavy or they drink more than they normally drink, and they're going to be feeling really bad in the morning. And I want to help mitigate that as much as possible. If you don't drink, well, hello, what are you doing here? I'm glad you're here. We need a DD in the chat. Like I said, there are no train tracks. There are no rails for this train to go off of. But yeah, also for people watching the replay, if it's like, oh damn, yeah, I drank heavy. Yeah, I should have done that. Well, you can always do the electrolytes in the water afterwards. If you're nauseous, get some of those saltines and Sprite or ginger ale. I know it sounds like an old wives' tale, but it literally works so often, of just saltines and just some like ginger ale or Sprite to sip on for nausea. Like, obviously, if that's not helping, you may need like a med, but I always go with the ginger ale or Sprite and crackers for my patients first. Like, I go with that first because more often than not, that's all that's needed to help. We don't need to go directly to meds, but that's my personal opinion. And it has nothing to do with who I work for. They want me to do meds first or whatever. If it works, it works. And cost benefit analysis and pros versus cons. I feel like saltine crackers and Sprite is something that is not going to cause a lot of issues unless you're gluten free, and then it could. Again, no rails for this to get off of. So I'm going to type up, someone say whiskey, honey bunches of bourbon. This is aged 7 years and is 104 proof. Well, hello, Diego. Would you like to jump on my lap, or do you just want to paw at my legs? He looks at me like, why did you move your legs back? I was enjoying pawing at them. Nope, he wants up. Well, hello. Her stream in video all the time because I have a dog that loves me. That just loves me, and he just wants to lick my face. The distraction of the year goes to Diego, my little baby Diego. And every time that I see Mustard from Women of Whiskeys, I'm like, I want to get on a stream with them and like me hold Diego and them hold Mustard, and it be a whiskey drinking with puppies night. I feel like that'd be so cute. It'd be such a cute idea. Just a whiskey with puppies as like the the title, and see how long we can get our dogs to want to be on stream. Maybe ride with some DREATS, because I treat Diego like a toddler and have to spell, because otherwise he's going to get excited. I also, in case you didn't know, have a parrot. Half dog, half parrot. He enjoys feeling tall because he is a small baby. Anyways, the bottle that I just typed up is this one. They do tater stickers, so like it's kind of funny. You know, it's cereal. Honey bunches of bourbon. And it is currently closed. This was much harder with one hand. I've also got, instead of Wendy's, Whiskeys. Old-fashioned foolproof. And it is a 1792 foolproof pick. 125 proof. Someone say whiskey. 1792 foolproof. I guess I should put that the Honey Bunches of Bourbon is a bullet. That would be smart. ULLEIT. What? Honey Bunches of Bourbon. And it still tells me that it's wrong. Pretty sure it's right. That's what it says right there. I am looking at the bottle. Google, Word, you are in fact the wrong one. Typing up Whiskeys instead of Wendy's. Old-fashioned foolproof. $125 proof. currently closed. There's all of these bottles that are right here on my table. Northwest Bourbon. My dogs aren't interested in watching TV, even if there's animals on screen. Well, it's not for the puppies that we're having them on stream. It's for the humans to see the puppies. Like, I don't know what he's looking at. The whiskey? He's just admiring my collection? Or the fact that I've got a window right this way? When you see him look that way? Like, I've got it, like, the blinds closed because he loves to just bark at people. Hey, Bourbon Knot. Happy 4th. This is a little indoor thing. Oh my goodness, Diego, you get heavy. Maybe the whole idea of whiskey with puppies is not a great idea, because, oh my goodness. Just look now. Like I said, I've got a window in the direction that he's facing. Don't know what exactly he wants to look at, but you know what? There's all kinds of things on the outside. Uh-oh. But yeah. Anyways, the next bottle that I have is Nashville Barrel Company. Oh, that's a lot to write. Diego, you've got to go in the lap. No, yes. You gotta go in the lap. You've gotta stop trying to take my mic off. It's not nice. It's not nice when you do that. Try to take the mic off with your little paw and your little talons. Because you hate getting your nails trimmed. Just your little talons. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Everyone, this is what he wanted. Eagle Rare and Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof for your evening. I have a little Blue Note Bourbon Texas Select Single Barrel. It's 120.5 proof. That's what I've got right now. I don't know where my Glencairns are. I think they're in the dishwasher. This is just a little hangout, a little pub style option if people would like to hang out at some point. Ooh, Northwest Bourbon got a great question. Are you in fact mixing those? Because that sounds intriguing. Now, that sounds like a blend I need to be a part of. Like Wild Turkey 101 and Maker's Mark 101. That's pretty good. Okay. Now then, I have Nashville Barrel Company. Single barrel straight bourbon whiskey. This one is from Mash and Journey. The Amazing Houdini. Six years old, just a little toddler. 119.24. Ooh, getting real specific proof. It's currently also closed. I'm not, just because I have bottles that are closed, I'm not opposed to opening them. Bourbon Not saying no, vastly different profiles, but they are two of the most American whiskeys on my shelf, right? Meow. Diego has migrated from the shoulder to the lap. Can I scoot far enough back to see? No, I cannot. No, I in fact cannot. So the next thing that I have is an Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Just stop looking at my hand. Bottled and Bond, which is obviously 100 proof. It's currently closed, so I was actually wanting to do a video with it. Poor baby. I know, my leggings are slick. You okay? They didn't look comfortable. Anyways. Might finish off one of my bottles of Jack Daniel's Triple Mash with friends too. That stuff is seriously good. Very interesting and expressive whiskey. I thought it said expensive, and I was like, it shouldn't be. But expressive whiskey. I haven't gotten one yet, but I've heard good things. Eric talking about that Houdini is fire. I'm like halfway through it right already. Okay. I haven't opened it yet just because I haven't. I've got so many things already. I really want to try to finish some bottles, but I'm not a super big, like, oh my god, drink a whole bunch in a night, every night person. I don't drink a lot at a time. I drink out of the Weeglins because I don't like very much of each thing. I just want to try some and then try a different one. Just little tastes of all kinds of stuff. Northwest talking about Maker's 46 and Wild Turkey 101. 50/50 is pretty good too. So yeah, I've got the regular Maker's 46. I haven't been able to get a Maker's 46 cast strength, but the regular 46 and Wild Turkey 101, I've got those. I might do some of that. It won't be super scientific because I don't have any like measuring things close to me. Do 50/50 rare breed rye and rare breed, or, well, I just read that backwards, whatever. Awesome stuff. Also, 50% top, Rocket Top, and Grizzly Beast from Redwood. Might be the best burr rye ever. I have heard of Redwood, but I have not heard of either of those. Well, yeah, Eric, not half a bottle in one sitting, lots of smaller pours, just going to it often. Yeah, I get that. I just don't go to any one specific thing often enough for it to be drank up significantly faster than everything else. The only thing I've got is this Blue Note, which is a pick I'm drinking right now. Not the same one, but, you know, different picks. Or I think this one was just the Crossroads 100 proof on the shelf. But this one is a single barrel 120 proof. I really love Blue Note Crossroads. And so that's one that I go back a whole lot. But I'm also the sweet, weeded type person. So yeah. Bergonaut talking about those are the Bottled and Bond special releases they dropped last summer. But I think they're still out there. I have a lot of whiskey enthusiasts in my area, so probably not. It's probably not something that is still, I mean, I'm not going to say they're not out there. I just don't think they're going to be anywhere near me. But I have exciting news. I'm going on a real big trip in like 2 weeks. I'm going from Texas, driving all the way up to Ohio. I'm going to be in Ohio for like 3 days. Then I'm going to Buffalo, New York to see Niagara Falls. Then I'm going down to Kentucky stopping at Indiana, stopping at, some different states on the way. And then going to be in Kentucky for a day. And then I'm going to be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for like 4 days. And then I'm driving back to Texas. It's going to be a road trip for the ages, for me at least. It's going to be the biggest road trip I've ever done. And I plan on stopping at a lot of places. I know I just said I have a lot of whiskey, but I want to get this cataloging done before I go, so I'll only have to add those things, and I don't get them all mixed up. Ohio has the Weller. Yes, I heard they have the Weller 107, and my only bottle of it desperately needs some more. My only bottle. So sad. But hopefully I want at least one more. Like, I don't want to be super greedy about it. I've seen people post pictures like, took a road trip to Ohio and comes back with 2 cases. Like, I don't want to be super greedy about it, but I do really like it. Like I said, I'm a weeded person. Like, that's just my favorite. Highly recommend Starlight in the Borden, Indiana area. Brad's asking where in Ohio? In Ohio, Cincinnati. If so, hit New Riff and pick up a single barrel. And yes, he can get Weller 107 with ease. I might get a couple, but I'm not going to be like one of those people that get like 2 cases. Like, I'll get a couple since I'm not going to be doing that big trip like this again for a while. I don't plan on going to Ohio for another while. I have other trips I have planned. Weller Reserve is essentially always on the shelf. I have one and I have a backup, and Weller Reserve is something I can get decently easy here in Texas. Oh my goodness, Diego. Fine, you can come back. Nah, pick up 2 max. Well, I'm not going to be going to Ohio for over a year, if not more. And if I have the Weller 107, I'm going to drink more than 2 bottles in a year. If I have it, like that bottle is almost empty, so I'm not drinking it because it's almost empty, and I don't want to let it go. I'm like, no, come back. Baby, come back. And I make poor man's Pappy, and it's so good. Like, I like the Weller 107, but the poor man's Pappy is so good with the 12. And the 12 is so not good that I only use it for the poor man's Pappy. But, yeah. At least get at least a case of Treat Yourself. Yes. When I went on the Texas Whiskey Trail, I didn't even go to all the distilleries, but I got 23 bottles. And Paul, Whiskey Food Dude, he's the one who won the giveaway that I did that time, that I attempted to run by myself, that went terribly wrong. So I don't think I'll be able to do a giveaway by myself. Unless with the small group, we want to do that. Because I have a Knob Creek flight that I have been meaning to do a giveaway on. And I like doing Texas whiskey giveaways, because when people think of Texas whiskey, they might think of Balcones. But that's really my least favorite of the Texas whiskeys. Like, Milliman Green is pretty good, and like, you can't really tell it's a Texas whiskey. It's not super like oak heavy, like, unless you love oak, well, then that's you. But when that's the only tasting note, I'm not a fan. You know what? Fuck it. YOLO, whatever. We're doing one. Gonna pull up a randomizer right now. random.org, putting in a list, turning on the banner. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. And if it's only 2 people who go in, well, then that's a 50-50 chance, and you got real good odds. This time, hey, let me edit it. Oh, I have to take it down to edit. Show, I say. I've got different things in the I've got my Cash App and my PayPal in the description of the video. I have them in every video. So $5 get you an entry, and I don't go light on the samples. If you're like, I want Texas whiskey, but I've already had this, and this, well then, whatever Texas whiskey I have that's not those things you've already had before, likely you'll be getting them. And if there's any that you're like, oh my god, I heard such good things about Eleanor from Crowded Barrel, or I want to try Still Austin Cask Strength, I'm like, I got you, boo. Like, I've got some distillery only releases that I throw in on every one, because like, until it's out, I'm going to be throwing in the distillery only releases. If you're like, yo, I like peat or smoky Scotch inspired whiskeys, I've got Andalusia and a couple of like Ranger Creek that are that kind of thing, where they're like smoked, like there's one that is cherry wood smoked, and it's decent. I like it. I'm not super big on it just being wood. Hi, Soren. I read that and I think of the Soren from Epcot. Can't drink yet? What time is it where you are? Because it's after 5 where I am. If you don't want to drink yet, that's fine. You don't have to. It's not like a super issue. It's not. What time is it where you are? Because I don't think I know what part of the world Soren is from. Speaking of, what's everybody drinking? I'm intrigued. Oh, shoot. Well, hello, Soren. You cannot enter in the giveaway. I'm sorry. Soren is 16 years old. This is for audiences of drinking age in your home area. Please, I'm not trying to endorse drinking for people who are not able to drink yet. Yeah, you gotta wait. Depending on where you live, depends on how long you gotta wait, but thanks for jumping on. That's pretty cool. But you gotta drink fluid. So what you got? Water or Gatorade? Like, I don't know. Soda? What's your favorite soda? But yeah, what's everyone else drinking tonight? I know that it promises that they'll wait. Well, I appreciate it. So yeah, Bourbon Knott's got some Eagle Rare and Jack Daniel's single cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is a hitter. It is a hitter. Yeah, Big Vic, yeah. Not on stream, but still. I mean, I'm almost a kid. I'm a big kid now. But Okay. Big Vic, what you got going on tonight? I know you got kids and you got probably a lot of stuff going on. I got a Diego that's wanting to growl at the people outside because they're doing outside things. That threw me for a loop. That did throw me for a loop. Okay, I'm going to keep on cataloging. Going to take a break from looking at chat for just a second. Oh, people are laughing and stuff outside, and Diego's about to go crazy. Because he is... Sorry, give me just a second to mute myself. Big, those pork belly burn-ins that you had last time that I saw you eating on, that made me so jealous that you live so far away. It was amazing. Stop it. Let people live their life. Let people live their life. But yes. We've got a giveaway going on, $5 to get in, and Texas whiskey samples of your choice. If you're like, hey, I haven't had any Texas whiskey, then congratulations, you're going to get a good sampling of different kinds. A good sampling. I'm just doing some cataloging today, so there's going to be some little low points. Yeah. Hey, Tim Evans. What you got going on tonight? I've got some Blue Note joint whiskey. Straight bourbon whiskey. Unfiltered. Crafted in Memphis, which doesn't mean anything. I'll have to look at the back to see where it's distilled. But it is 93 proof. And it is closed. Eric saying cheers, but yeah, burnt ends are where that makes my mouth water just thinking about it. So good. But yeah, now I have cataloged all the bottles that are on my table. And I'm going to start moving to bottles that are behind me, which is going to be a bit interesting. Diego. But yeah, Diego's got to just get off of my lap because I'm going to do a lot of standing and sitting Okay. I'll get everything situated eventually. Okay. I've got some Smoke Wagon, uncut, unfiltered, straight bourbon whiskey. Hey Troy, Mr. Tool. And this one is batch 87, but some people aren't interested in that. And it is 57.81% alcohol by volume. And it is obviously open. I've got a Stag Junior. I want to say this is batch 16, but I'll have to look it up. But I know the proof because I see it. 130.9. And it is also open. Inserting more rows because I should have done a bigger table when I started this. Hey, Independent Joe, happy 4th. I know that you're about to be going on soon. So nice of you to join me for just a minute. So nice. What you got drinking on? What you going to be doing for your little stream? I like to do little pub styles, so I got the link pinned in chat. Had a little Cheers Eagle, so it makes me think of a little Eagle Rare, which, why not drink some tonight? I mean, I guess I could. Ben Larkin, appreciate you. Come hang out. Come hang out. Independent Joe, I need your phone number if you could hop in private chat for just a second and drop it. Because how long are you planning on going tonight? I could just go after you. Just hop on with what you got going on and go after you, especially if you're doing pub style tonight, because those are my favorites. But yeah. Independent Joe, I do need, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just doing some cataloging of my stuff tonight. I planned on going long, but what I can just do is I can stop this and then start it up when you're done. Like, I can totally do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I haven't had any entries on the giveaway yet, so that's not like any issue. We got 4 people watching. I appreciate all 4 people. I am one of them, so I obviously appreciate myself. But no, but I want to participate in the pub. See, this is the issue. I was like, well, my show is just hanging out. Like I can do this exact same thing on pub of somebody else. Like, it's just hanging out. It's just some place for people to be who don't want to be outside doing the whole fireworks thing, and who don't have family stuff going on to be participating in. So I was just trying to make it be a place that for people to go to. But if we can all go over to Independence Joe's place, just hop everybody over there, and then when he decides it's time to go to bed, it will be time to go onto my channel. If he'll do a little handoff to me, then that's exactly what we can do. I am super okay with that. We'll be on for another 5-10 minutes, and then everyone is going to be invited to hop on over to Independent Joe's to do his little pub thing. I'm just going to have StreamYard running. Not this exact show. I'm going to start it over and do another one. But, no, I do not, Soren, I do not recommend anyone alcohol for kids. No, I do not. If you say, like, no. Absolutely not. That's not okay. Anyways, we will be going over to Independent Joe's in about 5 more minutes. Whenever he gets going, I'm going to close this randomizer. If anyone gets in before I close it, it will just be entered in for the after midnight, and just gotta watch the replay. I'll put it in the chat. Not in the chat. I'll put it in the description of whoever wins. Yeah, Kool-Aid is good. Cranberry juice is good. Just plain old cranberry, maybe cran apple. Cranberry with white grape is amazing. That's been my go-to juice recently, is I've been doing some diet cranberry with white grape juice. That's been my thing. White grape juice is a superior grape juice, and I will take no criticism. I will take no criticism. White grape is amazing. Purple grape is just overrated to me. I mean, white grape, that's where it's at. But yeah, got 6 people watching. Independent Joe, you going exactly at 8? Oh, I already liked the video. I can't go back and like it again. It's so sad. The new Mountain Dew Flaming Hot is fun. Well, I'm glad you said fun and not good, because I have doubts about it being good. I did. Oh, love the background music. I just want a little something. Just a little something good. Just a little something to listen to, because I've got so many breaks in what I'm talking about. But it's a nice, let me see what it's called. It is Into Space. If you're on Patreon for the Bourbon Wrench, he's got an Into the AM discount code going on. He's got a discount code, and he's also got a $25 off code to give away. You just put it in on his Patreon comments, which, being on Patreon, you're already paying to be on there. So it is just put the word in, and that's all you got to do to be in on it. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and jump off of here. In the video, I need some more to drink. And get some water, and then be ready to get onto Joe's stream. It's gonna be great. I love it. I love pub style. Okay, so everybody, if he's not up yet, the average drinker should be wrapping up soon. And she does not do pub style, but she should be wrapping up soon. And then we're going to Joe's, and then after Joe, it's gonna be me, because I stay up really late, and whatever time he's done, I'll be doing the after party. It'll be this exact same thing, but I'll just change it to Independent Joe after party. After party to the after party. Okay, well, I appreciate everyone that's been on for this hour. Jim, I hope that you've gotten some good sleep, and that you're already asleep for that 4:30 in the morning alarm. Everybody, I'm so glad that you came in to hang out for a bit. Even though you've got your own families and your own 4th of July celebrations going on, I hope that whatever you do for 4th of July, if you celebrate it at all, you do something that makes you happy. Okay? As long as you're happy, as long as you're having a great time, it doesn't matter what you're doing or who you're with. Whatever, chosen family can be better than real family at times. So, anyways, almost done. Time to go over to Independent Joe's.